are over processing their audio. They are doing too much in regards when it comes to actually taking that background noise out. Kind of if you've don't have a really good environment to record in, so there's a lot of noise being introduced into your audio. So you're doing a lot to try and take that noise out. You're doing a lot to try and get it to a point where your audio is sounding good. Now, one of the things that most voiceover artists do, and by the way, if you are a voiceover artist, someone that wants to understand how to do how to do voiceover, all aspects of voiceover, this is the YouTube channel that you definitely want to subscribe to, because we're going to help you grow. We've been here for about 5 years now, over approaching 13,000 subscribers to the channel. Love all of you folks. The interactions that come through here are awesome and amazing. So thank you guys so much for doing what you do, just by showing up. And I want to give you some help today, in particular when it comes to your audio production and your noise reduction. Most people aren't doing it the professional way. They're doing it the easy way, is what I call it. Because especially if you're an Adobe Audition user like I am, then you probably have been accustomed to using the noise reduction feature within Adobe Audition. You're accustomed to using that particular type of what do you call it, effect on your audio. So basically what we want to do, we want to make sure that you're doing this appropriately. So this morning, what I did is I made a little video, and I want to share that video with you right now. And it gets into how you ought to be doing your noise reduction. So we're going to go ahead and play that video right now. Okay, folks, how you doing? We're going to get into noise reduction, how you actually ought to be doing it, utilizing Adobe Audition. This is the DAW that I've used forever. Never really gotten off into any other DAW other than Adobe Audition. So what we're going to talk about today, most people that are doing noise reduction are using the noise reduction feature. So let's just take a minute here, and I'm going to lay down just some audio. Okay, so what I've done is I've just laid down some audio, gave myself some silence at the beginning. Probably should turn my mic up a little bit, but that's okay. But we're going to get into that. But I wanted to show you how to do noise reduction the professional way. All right, so we have that, and I'm in a multi-track session, obviously. And what you want to do is just go ahead and click into the track. And now we see the track. So I'm in an untreated space. So you see all of this noise. That's before I start talking. So what most people normally do is with noise reduction, you go into effects, and I haven't used noise reduction in so long. Let's just see here. Here, noise reduction. You capture the noise print, which is that. And then what you do, you go back in one more time to noise reduction, and you do the noise reduction process. All right. And so it kind of shows you what that is. Then you highlight the whole thing, and then you hit apply. Doesn't look like it took out any noise. So let's do it one more time. I'm going to instead right click. I'm going to capture the noise print. Current audio selection is the noise print. I'm going to go ahead and highlight everything, go back to effects, go back to noise reduction process, and apply. There. Now you see all the noise was kind of taken out, but it also took it out throughout, right? That's the normal way to do that. But the way that you actually want to do noise reduction, and let me undo a couple of things here. All right, so now we're back to the beginning. So what you want to do, this is the professional way. You want to go into effects, amplitude and compression, and you want to go to dynamic processing. Here's where the magic happens. So what you want to do, I want to put this on repeat, right? So on repeat, what's going to happen is I can go ahead and play this, and it's just going to play that highlighted part, and that's all I want to see, because that shows me the noise. So what I can do with this, let me just put this back on default. You can probably hear that noise coming in now. So I want to reduce this down to about -70, right? And then also what I want to do is I want to take this anchor and I want to put it a little bit above where the highest point is as far as the noise coming in. And then we want to reduce that. Let's just call it 10 dB or about anywhere in there, about 5 dB to reduce that noise. Then what I want to do, we can stop playing. Then I want to highlight everything and I want to apply that. Now, what we can do, I still see I have a little bit of noise in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to undo the dynamic processing one more time, and I'm going to do this again. So let's go into, and this is the pro way to do it now. All right, so then go in, dynamics processing. I can go ahead and play that noise again. That's pretty much where I left it, So we can drag this maybe a little bit farther and we can reduce the total noise a little bit more. Let's take it down to 15. All right, so then let's go ahead and apply that to the whole thing. That's a little bit better, but let's try this again. Edit, undo. Try this one more time. Effects, amplitude and compression, dynamics processing, and that's highlighted already. What we can do is we can probably drag this a little bit farther this way. Now I don't hear any of that noise. So if I go to -60, take this about to 15, drop that, highlight the whole thing, and apply. Boom. Now it's perfect. Now there's no noise in here at all. I'm zooming in, there is no noise. And what that does is it does a better job of actually taking out that noise than the noise reduction does. This whole process is called downward expansion. And it's the thing that I really want you to know and get a clear understanding of. Hope this helps. All right, I hope that did help with that video. If you've got questions or comments, go ahead and put them in the comment section on this YouTube video. I wanted to bring this to you because most voiceover artists don't know about the downward expansion thing. You can do some more research on YouTube on downward expansion and how to use it, but I wanted to give you this quick video so that you started getting a grasp and an understanding of how to do noise reduction in a much better way that's going to give you cleaner audio, and it's the pro way to do it. Also wanted to remind you, I've got a webinar coming up. The link is right here. It's going to be on the 10th of December. We're going to be talking about how to stop the endless auditioning. So if you haven't registered for the webinar, go ahead, click on that link or go to that web address. The link is in the description as well. Go ahead and register for that webinar. There is limited seating, but with what I'm going to be showing you, it's going to be very dynamic. You're going to see how you can get over the madness, stop the endless auditioning, start going right to the clients that want to hire you, and stop dealing with the competition. All right. Thanks so much for joining me today on this live stream. I'll probably be back here for you tomorrow. Have a great day. Remember to subscribe.